Hi guys, how are you? Well, this is the first lesson discussion that I'm gonna make, and it will be just about the examples that we have. But if you have more questions, you can just message me, okay? Through chat, through MS Teams, using it, my number for whatever. Okay, now let's start with the first example. So I'm gonna click here, the example. So this is a lesson tutorial about kites and trapezoids. So also, kites are mathematical objects, okay? So we're gonna use some properties of kites to solve some problems like this. I know you can't hear this video, so I'm just gonna tell you what's happening. So for example, we have this word problem. Alicia is using a pattern to make a kite, and she must cover the outer edges with cloth binding. Now, there are 2 feet of binding in one package. Then what is the total amount of binding needed to cover the edges of the kite? And how many packages of binding must Alicia buy? So have you tried find a kite? Well, I haven't, but I've watched my brothers make a kite before. And for example, we have this kite. So this is a quadrilateral actually, which has 2 adjacent sides that are congruent, or they have the same length. So that side and this side have the same length. That side and that side have the same length. So the top and the bottom pairs. So we have here, it's asking for what is the total amount of binding needed to cover the edges of the kite. So we have to find that side, that side, that side, and right side first. So take note, that's a right triangle, and you're solving the hypotenuse. So how do you solve the hypotenuse again? If you have a right triangle and 2 sides are given? You forgot? Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is find that length or that hypotenuse. So you do 12 squared plus 7 squared is just equal to that hypotenuse squared, or that AB, okay? So that's 144, that's 12 squared, and then 7 squared is 49. When you add them, that's just 193. Yep. So if you don't know where to press squared, you can just do 12 times 12 and then 7 times 7. That's just the same. So 144 plus 49, that's 193. Get the square root because you're only looking for AB. So that's the same with the other side, because they are adjacent sides or next to each other, so they should be the same. Now let's find this length, the bottom part. So that's 20 and then 12. So still the same, that's a right triangle. So you had to find this hypotenuse, or CD. So 20 squared plus 12 squared, that's just 544. And then to find that side, that's square root of 544. So you have the computations here at the right too. So that number plus that number, and that side and that side. So when you add them, yeah, that's just an estimation, or you can use the exact value, okay? So you may solve for that square root of 193, you may solve for square root of 544, and still the same, you're gonna get 74.4 inches. So that means if you add everything, even if you don't do that 2 times or 2 times, you're still gonna get the same thing. That's 2 times because you have 2 sides that are congruent. You have 2 sides of 1 and 3 that are congruent. Hey. So that's inches. And take note, the given binding in one package is in feet. That's why we divide this one by 24. That's 3.1 packaging. Why is it 24? In 1 foot, there are 12 inches. 12 inches. And that's 2 feet. So that's why it's 20. So that's just 1 packages. So take note, you will need to buy 4 packages. We just do 3.1, but you cannot buy 3.1 packages in a store. So since it's more than 3, just round it up to 4. Not really round it off, not the estimate, but you have to buy 4. You don't have like 2.5 packages. You cannot buy that in the store. You can just have the whole numbers, 3, 4, and so on. So that's the first example. Okay, and that's it. I think we're done. Take note that you had to post a screenshot of this one, and then that will be your assignment. You have to turn that in. Thank you.